Now with the NVGs, you know, there's laser systems that are available and purchasable for myself and law enforcement, military, again, different regulations. So what I was able to purchase was the HoloSun, the HoloSun LE321. This is the light laser system that I went with. What I like about it is the switch on the back, it is very pronounced. So when you're making adjustments, you know when it's in the spot where you want it to be. I'll be honest with you, I'm still getting comfortable with this. In the past, I've used either a PEC 16 or a PEC 15, so I'm getting used to it, but I do like the compactness of it. It's really like the size of a deck of cards, so it's really small. Integrated IR or visual light, which I really like. So the way I personally set it up is if I'm under night vision using a IR laser, I'll typically have the light set on IR flood. So if I do need a visual laser, or sorry, a visual light, then I would use the handheld that's, or not the handheld, the weapon mounted white light. So that gives me the interoperable changeability without having to manipulate the switch if I wanted a visual white light. So visual white light extended onto the firearm forend, and then the IR, depending on what I was doing, would be set up, the IR flood on the laser system itself. So that's the HoloSun LE321 and the RNVG packaged together. A couple other things people were asking me about on the carbine. So this is what I call my 24-hour gun. All right, so this one is set up for anything I need to do, nighttime, daytime, it's good to go. Some of the things with this, like, there's lots of different stuff out there. For me, I like to keep it as streamlined as possible. I like to keep it as compact as possible. So the aim point, red dot, it's low set. The light and laser, it's on the top rail of the forend of the gun, and everything that is workable with this function, whether or not the pressure switch was to fail, or if I use the manual override, I can do it with both hands. I can do it with my left or right. You can imagine if this was elevated onto a riser, if the pressure switch fails you, the ability to maintain control in the forend and then override with the manual switch becomes a little bit more problematic. So I want to take that out of the equation.